Right then guys, well, welcome back to the channel as they say. And yes, we're back at my, well, one of my happy places in fishing, shall I say. We're back on Coking Farm, we're back on Meadow Lake. And yeah, like I say, I've fished, this is the one that I've fished pretty much all year, this lake. And but I haven't been down for a while guys. But yeah, like I say, we're here 48 hours on a Friday now. And I was actually due on at 12 o'clock, but I think it's about 4 o'clock now. I've had to do a lot of pissing about as such. It took me 3 hours to get here because of traffic. Yeah, it's been, you know, like one of those Fridays you think, right, I'm all in now. Thank fuck for that. So that's where we're at. So I've got 3 bennies on the dance floor. And yeah, let's hope that we can catch a couple this weekend for myself and for you lot. So I'll keep looking that way because I've got my rods out and I've just seen one. So, but yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll spin you around. I'll show you where I am. It's a familiar swim. And yeah, it's being called bends now because it's a swim that I've done a lot of filming in. And I've got a couple of bends on this complex now. I've got one in Oak 24, which I've made very famous, and now this one on Meadow. And yeah, like I say, for previous people that have watched my channel, you will know this swim straight away. It's where I had the 50-pounder from. And yeah, I love this swim. So it's one of those, you know, when you got something rocking, guys, you keep going, don't you? Obviously got Carp Dog Ted here. Come on then, mate. Do you want to say hello? You want to say hello? There he is. Yeah. Say hello. There you go. He's here. Go on, get out of it. Can't chase them rats. But right, I'm going to spin you guys round now. And you can see exactly what I'm looking at. Right, and there's the swim then, guys. Well, while I was talking to you, looking the other side of the camera, that is exactly what I was looking at. So, as you can see, the 3 bennies all set. And yeah, back on my usual spots that I normally fish here. So like I say, we've got one, well, we've actually got 2 out in that middle zone out there, and probably about halfway down to 3/4 of the way down. And basically I've just spread boilies down there, which I normally do on them 2 rods, and then my left hand rod's up against the island because I've just seen, I see a couple of carp up on the island when I was setting up. So that's what we've gone in with the first night. Like I say, it's 4 o'clock now. And hopefully I'm going to start seeing a few bash. But like I say, Meadow ain't easy, guys. If you get one at a weekend, especially at a weekend, because it's absolutely packed, you've done well. Oh, there we go. Got a bleep on the middle rod, guys. Be nice, wouldn't it, eh? Live take. So, but yeah, like I say, you get one out of here at a weekend, you've done really well. If you catch 2 out of here at a weekend, you've had an absolute fantastic session. You get 3, you're God. Doesn't matter who it is. You get 3 in a weekend, you're God. That's how we explain it here on Meadow. So anything over that, yeah, unbelievable. But like I say, about 4, 4:15, something like that, I'm going to have a cigarette and a cup of coffee. And I think about doing some dinner as well a bit later. But right, we'll leave it there, guys. So that's the swim. And then I'll come back to you a bit later on in the session. Oh, guys, I'm absolutely fucking gutted. Like I say, we keep it real, didn't we? I've just lost one at the net. Couldn't believe it. I was just sitting here. I was on the phone to me, one of my mates, Chris. Mate, 50 spots just absolutely melted off, just out of the blue. And yeah, I got it all the way into the edge. There is a bit of luck with this. It's a fish that I've had twice before. And there's a subscriber, Finley, young lad. And yeah, I think you'll remember it on one of the last videos. It was a 25-pounder that he had on my rod. It was that fish. So if you're watching Finn, I've just lost your fish at the net. But yeah, like I say, we've had him twice before. But even still, it's gutting him, you know what I mean? Even though I've caught it, it would have been nice to, you know, for the video and for myself. Right at the net, guys. You know, one of them ways there, you've got the net out, you're pulling it, ain't you? And then the hook just went, and I've checked the hook point. Mate, it's proper bird over. The only thing I can think of is hit a bit of bone in the fish's mouth. And it's fucking pulled it out. So yeah, you can just imagine what the language was like in the swim at the time. But it's typical. And then I've rung Dad to tell him I've lost one. And then, as I'm saying it to him, he's got to run. I've just heard it just go into absolute meltdown. So I was just like, right, okay, looks like we've got to wind in to go around there. So I wound the rods in, gone round to Dad, and he's just had a cracking 25. So yeah, considering we ain't been on Meadow for a little while, it's just back to reality, isn't it? You know, catching carp on Meadow. I think what we've been here, 3 hours? I think the time's about 7 now. Yeah, so we've had a bite each in 3 hours. So there you go. But typical, I bloody lost my one. Oh, mate, how's your luck, John, eh? But there you go. It's one of those guys. But yeah, I thought I'd quickly come back on the lens to let you know. And all the rods are back out now. So, like I say, I've got one on the 50 spot, which is the plateau. And then obviously one just down the side of it. But it was the one bang on the 50 spot, the plateau as I call it. That was the one, guys. So, right, one of those. I'll come back to you before it's dark. And we'll go from there. But yeah, so far, well, so good for Dad, not necessarily for me. Catch up with you soon. Right then, guys, well, I'm coming on to the Friday evening now, and actually it looks a lot lighter on that screen than what it is. So, but like I say, absolutely gutted, lost that one, middle rod. But there you go, innit? But like I say, Dad had a 25, and just come closer for you guys so you can actually see the swim as such. We do that for you, and then you can get the gist of the swim. But yeah, like I say, so we're going into that Friday night now, and like I say, it ain't going to be too much longer before it's dark, lads. So I think we'll leave it there, and I'll go more into rigs and bait and that for you guys tomorrow. But hopefully I'll be turning on the cameras tonight for you with a nice Meadow carp. Like I say, I would have had one for you. I can't believe I fucking lost that one. And there you go. Can't win them all, can you guys, eh? But yeah, like I say, I'll catch up with you guys either in the middle of the night, or it'll be first thing in the morning, and I'll be looking like this. Hopefully I'm looking like this. That's what carp fishing's about, isn't it, guys, eh? Big smiles. Hopefully we can get one. Right, see you guys in the morning. Well, morning, guys. And it's stupid o'clock in the morning as well, and we got one. So it's a good one as well, £33.14. And yeah, cracking mirror carp, this one. So let's get him up for you. Yeah. You're going to behave. And there we go, guys. Check that out. What a beautiful carp he is, eh? £33.14. So yeah, on the hydro squid, that one. But yeah, immaculate, isn't he? He's absolutely beautiful, he is. So yeah, set of shoulders on him. That's a proper Meadow carp, that one. It's come up a bit for you guys. But yeah, I'll spin him round for you. But yeah, what an immaculate carp. Oh, I'm pleased with him. Beats that one we lost now, doesn't it? But right, let's spin him round for you guys. In there. And there's the other side, guys. Yeah, man, she's going to be a bigger than it feels. She's bigger now. I think this one's going to be one to watch out for on Meadow, this one. Look at the shoulders on it. But yeah, immaculate carp, isn't it? They are beautiful here on Coking. But right, time to get him back. And let's hope we can get another one, guys, eh? Right, I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Well, morning, fellas. And yeah, it was a nice wake-up call, wasn't it? Good state of me, eh? Typical carp fisherman, eh? First thing in the morning. We're not the prettiest of sights, are we? No, but yeah, it was absolutely sound though. Sound though when that one ripped off. And right-hand rod, that one, guys. And yeah, hydro squid. Like I say, I've got two out there on the hydro squid. And then I've got a krill and bloodworm as well on the left-hand rod. So yeah, like I say, so the hydro squid have produced 2 bites. And like I say, it's about halfway to 3/4 of the way down. It's just a lovely area out there that I've probably made well famous now on Meadow. And yeah, they just keep coming to that area. You know what I mean? I think it's an area in this swim a lot of people ignore. Well, they used to ignore before I got on this lake, shall I say? Because you've got far margins the other side of that, and everyone just piles down there. And that's why I think a lot of people blank in this swim. And I think a lot of them are going past the fish, because when you see them topping in this swim, they're always about halfway, 3/4 of the way down. But everyone just keeps going down with their boats and that. And I made the mistake as well. You know, this ain't a dig at anyone. You know, you learn, don't you, guys? You know, and because you can use bait boats on here. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. And but yeah, like I say, I've done the mistake. You know, while I'm all the way down. I mean, I've caught down there. You know, let's get that straight. I've caught fish down on that margin, but I'm watching them now. They're absolutely fizzing, they are. I'll tell you what, guys, let me come off this lip. Can I get it, though? The wind's just starting to get up. I'm probably not going to get it. They are all over it. It's like a jacuzzi, but the ripple's just got up. Right, so if I have to burst out, you know why. Yeah, they're definitely there. But yeah, like I say, I made that mistake as well, you know, when I first fished here. And it weren't until like you sit outside with your chair and do a bit of fish spotting, as I say, and I was watching them halfway to 3/4, but the thing is, it's shitty. I say it's deep. It's about 8 foot out there. There is a little plateau there, and I think that's why they like it there. They feel safe, and like I say, I know I'm pretty much the first one to fish in that crap down there. And like I say, it's where I had the big one from, and I've had loads of big ones from there. So, funny enough, we've had 2 bites again from there, guys. So, if you're coming into this swim, might be worth, you know, checking out. Like I say, we help everyone. Information and entertainment on Ben's Angle, isn't it? But yeah, lovely fish that one, 33.14, and I've not had that one. So it's always nice when you get a new one, isn't it? Another tick. And but yeah, absolutely melted off, and it took out my bloody other lines. So. But yeah, first light this morning. But I had a few bleeps in the night. I heard a few crashing down this end, so they were obviously here. And yeah, absolutely grateful with that one. So I'll go through some bait and some rigs and that with you today. All 3 rods are back out 2 on the hydro squid, you know, just repeating the process, as they say. 1 on the krill, on the bloodworm, on the island. But I'm going to see how that one goes today. I might move that one. I might put 3 out in that zone come this evening. So, but we'll give the island another go today, and we'll go from there. But yeah, on the Saturday morning, I had 1, lost 1. Right then, guys, I'll get him in the background. Look, so I'm just going to show you the rig now that I caught that cracking 33 pounder on, and it is a rig that I've showed before in the channel, and like I say, it just keeps doing it really. And like I say, once you find a tactic or a rig that works, don't worry about the big platforms telling you to use this and use that. Stick with it. If you're catching, you'll be a fool to change with anything. I know it's easy to do it, and a lot of people do, and I'll give you an example. If I was to do a rig check on this lake now, I can pretty much guarantee you over 3/4 of them have all got spinner rigs on. Do you think I'm lying? I guarantee it. At the end of the day, do something different. You know, if everyone's fishing with a pop-up up in the air, or these spinner rigs that you can use as bottom baits now, are your results going to be any different to theirs? And this is why I think I'm successful here. So basically, I'm going to run through the rig now. As you can see there, that is a lead-free leader. So you can use lead-free here. You can't use lead core or any other leaders. Like I say, it's just the lead-free one. I probably got that in about 1 metre, I would say, something like that, say 3 foot. Then you come down, I've got a safety clip, just a standard safety clip. And as you can see, that is just nicked on there with the tail rubber. I don't push them all the way down, just got it nicked on. And then that is a 3-ounce square lead there. Like I say, if you're struggling for leads, guys, there's a chap on Facebook called SM Leads. His name's Simon, and he does all dominations of leads, so pear leads, square leads, bat leads, sea leads. He does them from 1 ounce to 10 ounce. Very cheap, and the delivery is very cheap as well. So hit him up on Facebook. Might be able to save yourself a few quid. As you can see, the swivel then goes inside the safety clip, and then at the end of that, I've got one of my snap links. If you guys can see that, I'll bring it in close. Put it there on my chin so you can see it. There you go. Now, the reason why I like to use snap links, one, I find it easier to deal with. What I mean is putting the rig on, and the other thing is as well, them quick change swivels, I've had the actual crooks snap on it. Now, the other thing as well, normally I would put a mesh bag in this, but I'm putting it in the bait boat, so I won't need it. But obviously, when you're putting on the mesh bags, if you do a miscast, the situation is with this snap link, you don't need to take the tail rubber off and all the other aspect to put the bag back on. So it's a case of unclip, so there's no need for rubbers to put on, and then basically clip back on. How quick is that? It's so much quicker than the old quick change swivel, sorry guys, and they're reliable as well. The good thing about them snap links, you can buy them up to £50 breaking strain before they open up. That one there is a £25 one, so that's what I use when I normally go carp fishing. Then we come down to the hook length. The hook length itself, I'll come in a bit closer so you guys can see. That there is a coated braid. It's roughly about 5 inches in length. And as you can come down on the coating, I then break the coating away, probably about 1 inch from where the shrink tube comes out. So if I bring that there, you'll be able to see that, that's it. So basically, with the rules here on coking, it's a barbless hook, guys. And that is what that is there. That's a size 4. and basically it's knotless knot style, and all I do is come down the back of the shank, do your hair, obviously tie your knotless knot, and then I put a piece of shrink tube, and you can see the angle that I do that shrink tube. I'll try and get it in focus like that for you. I really pull my shrink tube aggressively over, and then that there on the end, that's a 12mm dumbbell. It's a hydro squid from Steamies. I'll go into bait in a little while, but that is what we just caught that 33 pounder on. So basically, if I hold the whole lot up for you guys, it's a very, very basic carp rig. Like, that's all in shot there for you. And there is actually a step-by-step guide on how to tie this rig. It's actually on the channel. So if you go back onto the channel and you are interested in this rig, there is actually a purposely made one to show you how to tie this rig. But like I say, it's the rig that I use all the time at Coking Farm. Nothing changes. The reason being is it's a back to basics carp rig. It's a back to the 90s. I used to use this in the 90s. And everyone is going with spinner rigs, turbo Germans, and I don't know what the fuck they're using. And I'm just going back to basics. And this rig always works on these pressured day tickets. If you go simple on a pressured day ticket, I think you will catch more carp than using latest technology. I'm not saying that latest technology ain't good. The problem is with it, everyone's using it. So your results are only going to be the same as theirs. Like I say, give it a go. And I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. But I will go through bait in a little while with you, just to let you know what dominates on Meadow. Right then, well, the time is now moving forward, guys. And yeah, we're well into the afternoon now. We're about 2:30. And I'll be doing the rods soon. Probably about the next half hour or so. And ready for the night, etc. Get them in early, get them done, settle down. But as you can see, the wind now is proper pushing in here, so yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to bring a few fish with it. So yeah, like I say, I haven't seen any today. You know, I see a few yesterday, but you know, I thought I'd have seen quite a few, especially like it is warm out there, especially as this wind's got up now. So but maybe this evening, and the sun goes down a little bit. Not that it's mega hot, but you know, it's warm enough. I'm hoping to start seeing a few rattlers, as I say. So, but yeah, that's the view of the swim. So I don't know if I've said where I'm fishing roughly. I've got right hand rods out here, people that want to know. Middle rods out here, in line with these three trees in the middle. And then my left hand rod's over here. It's on an island, and it's not on the end bit there. It's further around in the middle of it, and that's where we got the three rods, excuse me. So but yeah, like I say, we've had one, lost one, and we're going from there. I'll tell you what, guys, let's take you out. It's a bit windy out here, so bear with me. I'll tell you what, let me zoom out. There you go. Yeah, I got one on the middle of that island, and yeah, I caught quite a few fish off that spot in the middle. So that's where the left hand rod is. But yeah, I'm expecting to start seeing them, especially crash down here, you know, in the middle. That's where they normally start, in the middle, 3/4 of the way down. And like I say, that's where we've had the 2 bites from. So hopefully, before tonight, one of those will rattle off again for us. So, but right, I'm going to be redoing these rods in half an hour. And when I do, I'm going to go through the bait bit with you before I put them out. Right, just before I bring them rods in, just going to go through a bit of bait with you with what I'm doing, etc. Sorry about the wind, I am shouting a little bit, and but I'm hiding behind this tree to do this piece for you. So, so yeah, like I was saying, bait. We'll start with the right hand rod, and that's with the hydro squid. And basically, these are called the hard ones. Now, basically, they're a hardened hook bait. Obviously, that's the hydro squid liver, and that's what we call the 33 pounder on. Now, they're a dumbbell. They're a 12mm in size for people that want to know. I mean, this is what I had on the rig, and obviously you guys can see that. And it's a deep red in colour for people that want to know. I know people love colours and stuff like that. But yeah, deep red in colour, and they absolutely stink. These baits you won't be able to put on with just a normal baiting needle. You have to drill them out first, guys, and then put the baiting needle, because obviously it says exactly what it says on the tin. They're hard ones. But what they're designed for, if you've got nuisance fish like roach, bream, tench, or not necessarily on this lake, but on any other lakes, you can leave your bait out there for indefinitely. Because they're hardened, they won't get them off. So, because I leave my rods out for quite a while, this is why I use hardened hook baits. So that's the hydro squid. That's on the right rod. And then on the middle rod, it's the same Same flavour, hydro squid again, but all the difference is it's just a 12mm and they're round. That's all it is, and I've absolutely hammered them in the hydro squid liquid. So they've probably been soaking in there for about a year now, them ones. So yeah, that's on the middle rod. Unfortunately, that's what I lost one on. So them two baits are the ones. Obviously, they're the freebies from Steamies that we do. And yeah, like I say, this one, I would say, is probably the dominant bait on Oak. I wouldn't like to think how many catches have been on this bait. Deep red in colour, hydro squid, 12 or 15mm. That is the winning bait on Meadow. Without question, the most dominant bait to ever come on this lake. And like I say, the catch rate on this is just ridiculous. I mean, what you got to remember with this is, guys, kilos and kilos and kilos and kilos of this has gone into this lake. A lot of it started by me because the lake had never seen it. Everyone goes on here and, you know, just a little handful of this and a handful of that. And when I came on here and mass baited, these carp had never seen anything like it. I can literally say now, hundreds of kilos of this has gone in now. Not just by me, but you got to imagine, like, people are watching me catch with this, so they're getting it, they're putting it in, they're catching, so on, so on, so on. Yeah, literally hundreds of it has gone in. But like I say, they're the ones that have produced the 2 bites. And then the other one that I've been using, and I've caught a few fish on previous videos for people that have watched them, is the old krill and bloodworm. Very underused bait at Steamies. Brown in colour, and as you can see, when you put the liquids on them, they get a nice crust over the top of them as well. These are 12mm wafters as well. I've got that on the left hand rod. But yeah, very underestimated, very rich bait, and a very natural bait, that one, sorry. With the krill and the bloodworm, it's a great summer bait. I would say round from May till probably about, I would say first frost. So if you give or take October, that is a very good bait. We've caught quite a few. I think I've had them up into about £47 out of here on this one. And again, with the krill and bloodworm, obviously, as you can see, brown in colour again. But yeah, like I say, we always have one on this rod, and sometimes it does get me out of jail. But yeah, as you can see there, 12mm in brown, can't go wrong. But I do catch on 15s as well. It's just on this trip, I brought 12mm with me, because that's all I had in the freezer. I need to get another order in, don't I? So yeah, that's the bait that we use here on Meadow. Like I say, Dad's the same. And like I say, if I think of, again, if I did a rig check around this lake, for instance, and I could pretty much, there's 10 swims on Meadow, I can guarantee you now 6 to 7 people will be using hydro squid. I guarantee it. So it just dominates here. And like I say, go and check the latest videos out. You will see why people are using it. And like I say, it's produced them 2 bites as well for me. But right, that's the bait side of it done. I'm now going to bring them rods in, get them repositioned. That bait is going on, that I just said. Going to go back with 2 hydro squid, and then I'm going to go 1 back on the krill and bloodworm. And I'm going to get them in early. I'm going to see if it works. Get them in early, let the swim rest, and then I'm hoping this evening we might, fingers crossed, we might get a chance. So, right, let's get these rods in and get them rebaited with the hydro squid and the krill and bloodworm. Well, we are on that Saturday evening period now, and yeah, time has flown today. Excuse me. But yeah, the wind's been hacking in here, and I thought it would have brought a load of fish, but the problem, that sun came out, and yeah, it got bloody hot today, and that weren't forecast. I mean, when I look at what's being forecast tonight, it's going really cold. I mean, hence why I've got my jumper and that on now. I've just put Ted's jacket on him. It's really going to get cold tonight, so yeah, a bit of contrasting weather there. So, but I have seen a few, like the evening period, or this evening, so should I say, and yeah, I'm hoping that we might get one more chance here. Like I say, that there is a pack of them here, not loads, but there's enough, and yeah, I'm just hoping that we might get one more for you before we go tomorrow. So, like I say, there is enough showing, and we'll go from there. But yeah, like I said earlier, gone back on them same spots, and bit more bait over the top. I've put about 1 kilo of hydro squid out there, just scattered it everywhere over the 2 rods. So I'd already done 1 kilo before that, so we're 2 kilos deep in that, and I'm about ½ a kilo deep in the krill and bloodworm. So all in all, I've probably done about 2.5 kilos of bait for people that want to know. And like I say, I've seen a few show over it as well, so I'm, you know, like them ways there, guys, where you're just like, come on. So yeah, I'm just hoping that we're gonna get woken up tonight, and I've got something to show you in the morning. So I keep looking behind the camera, the rods are out, so but right, I think it's time to get things sorted for the night ahead, and I will come back to you guys, hopefully showing you a nice big meadow carp. I'll see you soon. And not a good morning at all, really. So and that's due to me not catching anything. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I felt confident last night. I see a few, and yeah, I thought, right, okay, you know, I think we'll get one here to show you guys, shall I say. And it did not happen. So welcome to Meadow. You know, it even does the best of us sometimes. So but yeah, I had a few bleeps here and there. Still got the rods out now, obviously, and yeah, that was it. Very quiet. You know, like them ways there when you see a few and you think, oh, here we go. Yeah, liking what's on the menu this evening and tonight. Yeah, more like food poisoning. So you know, like I had about 3 or 4 bleeps. Nothing to even turn over in bed. You know, them ways there. And yeah, very quiet. Lost for words this morning. So looks like we're going to get a bit of rain, typical. Got to rain while I'm fucking here, innit? Has to, you know. So yeah, no, it's forecast for this morning, so we're going to do a pack up. We might get caught in it, it is what it is. But I've enjoyed myself. Okay, oh, excuse me. And yeah, we've had one lost one. And obviously Dad's had one up that end as well. And I mean, I don't know if we're the only ones to catch. I've not spoke to anyone this morning, so some of the other lads have caught last night. But up until yesterday we was, and that just goes to show how difficult Meadow is, guys. Sorry, you know, don't think you're gonna come on here and rip it a new one every time. Not even I do that. So I catch me fair share, but sometimes it's yeah, Meadow carp will always win. You know, it's one of those. So if you are coming down, you know, just take things easy, and you know, take a step back, you know, before you start rushing things, and otherwise mistakes will be made before you've even, you know, got all 3 traps out as such. But like I say, very quiet last night, very quiet. So shame, but there you go. It's carp fishing, isn't it, guys? You know, like I say, we're lucky just to get that one. You know, so yeah, grateful for that 33. Lovely fish, that one. Never had that one before. And like I say, we're certainly going through them on Meadow. There ain't many more now on here. You know, there's probably an handful left on this lake now to catch. And but I just enjoy my time here, guys. You know, it's a great fishery. The staff are fantastic. You can drive to the swims, leave your van in, which is handy like this morning, especially if it's bloody gonna rain. You know, you don't need barras and stuff like that, and yeah, you got all the facilities here. You know, toilet, showers, tackle shop, calf. They deliver to your swim as well, which is good. You can bring your dog. You know, it has to be on a lead. You know, I mean, all within your boundaries. You know, of your swim, and yeah, just a great venue, guys. Like I say, if you've not fished down here, and you know, it's ideal because you book your swim, guys. You know, so if you and your mate want to go on the Coking Farm Facebook group. There's like a group that they got there, or their website, and you can see the lakes, and they've got all the numbers of the swims on them. You've got your boundaries on there, and you and your mate can sit down, have a little look, see what lake you fancy, and then you can fish side by side, put your vans in the swim, get your rods out, have a bit of social. It's ideal for it. It's a pucker venue, full of big carp, and this is why I enjoy my fishing down here, guys. So, but like I say, we will be back, as Mr. Arnold says, and I'll say it's first light now, so you never know. We got 3 rods out there. It's not looking great, I must admit, but you never know. I'll come back to you guys just before we wrap up. Right then, guys, well, that's the end of the session, and As you can see, everything's wrapped up there. Just got to get me reel mat from down there in the swim. But yeah, like I say, a great session again. And yeah, we've had one 33 pound, unfortunately dropped one. But yeah, keep racking them meadow carp up as we do. And like I say, thoroughly enjoyed that. And it's about 9 o'clock now on the Sunday. I haven't booked on till 12, but if you can see that cloud, nah, my gear ain't getting wet on the pack up, so I thought I'd pack up a little bit early, guys. But yeah, like I say, had a fantastic time. Thanks for coking, all the staff and that. And but yeah, like I say, if you could subscribe to the channel, give it a like. And we're starting to do rig bits on there as well, and presentations, you know what I mean? We're going to start, as they say, expanding the channel. And yeah, so go back and have a look on them rigs, etc., and previous videos as well, guys. So but like I say, if you like the stuff, give it a like, please subscribe because it helps me, and I'll see you on the bank sometime. Oh, and so will Carp Dog Ted. See you soon, guys.